Let's get your Brooklyn Nets.
Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Green. Howard is out there with Harris. Then it's Curry. And it's Simmons in at point guard. And for Brooklyn, they've got Griffin. Joe Harris is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Jordan. And it's Brown in at the 3. And both teams, Doris, battling injury.
Kevin, we have seen that when someone is injured, that means an opportunity for a bench player to show what they have. And the coaching staff maybe has to get a little bit more creative than usual.
Back to Simmons. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
And really, Simmons is nearly impossible to contain when he's sprinting to the hoop. An athletic behemoth who causes defenders fits.
Irving passes to Brown. It's stolen by Green. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, just phenomenal timing from Simmons, leaving the ground once the pass was released and tearing that bucket apart.
And it's sent back by Howard. They get it back. For 3, Harris. Rebounded by Howard. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Howard against Jordan. Howard kicks to Green. From outside, off the mark. And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Now here is Harris. It's Brown on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Dwight Howard. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Scott's checked in. Now, here's Scott. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Scott. Simmons got 6.
And loves to operate around the rim. Simmons' tall frame helps him to beat defenders.
Passes it to Jordan. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Scott. 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Over in the corner, Green. 76ers moving the ball around. Simmons inside. He's covered by Brown.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Irving drives in. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 6. No one near Curry as he lets it go. The three-pointer no good.
A solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Then for the 76ers, Korkmaz checked in for Green. Shake Milton comes in for Seth Curry. And Maxey subbed in for Ben Simmons. Harden scanning the floor. And the shot goes in.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
Now, here's Scott. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Harris. Milton the pass to Scott. Down low. It's stolen by Green. Here's Luwawu. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
For Brooklyn, they had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. The 76ers trail by 5. 54 seconds left to play here in the first. Korkmaz passes to Scott. It's Korkmaz in the corner. To the paint. Can they get it? And finished off by Scott.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here's Maxey. Thybulle on the wing. Pass to Milton. 5 to shoot. Scott the pass to Maxey. Harden dishes to Green. Back to Harden. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Nets lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Korkmaz is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Howard. Then there's Maxey. And it's Thybulle in at the 2 spot. Harden outside. To the wing on the left. Banked in off the glass. Harden's got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Nets.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Out left to the wing, to the inside. Here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Dwight Howard has made a living off of dunks. My goodness.
And there's the call on Howard. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
Luwawu Cabarrot, he's checked in for the Nets. And then for Philadelphia, Harris is checked in for Furkan Korkmaz. Green comes in for Shake Milton. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Howard finds Harris. A new 14 for the 76ers. And the wide open shot from Green. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Harden the pass to Aldridge. Kicks it out to Harden. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there are so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. It's Harden with the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Ben Simmons.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Curry's checked in.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Irving finds Griffin. Back to Irving. Lets it fly from 18. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Howard's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Curry.
Well, similar to his brother Steph, Seth is a knockdown shooter. This guy's a crafty combo guard with a number of tricks up his sleeve.
It's his first trip to the line.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Simmons against Irving. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Simmons against Irving.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
Irving drives in. The Nets have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Scotty's checked in for the 76ers. Shake Milton comes in for Danny Green.
The thing that maybe puts me in awe more than any other skill is the way Kyrie Irving can change gears. This guy has a variety of ways to attack and keep defenses off balance.
Back to Simmons. Down low. And it's blocked by Jordan.
The DJ twice on the pipes. No, sir. Get it out of here.
Taxi's checked in for Ben Simmons. It's stolen by Harris. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Here's Maxey. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The Nets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. 59 seconds left in the first half of the game. He can't hit that time.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
On the wing, Milton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Stolen by Harden. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And Harden with the stuff.
And that's a nice job defensively from Harden. I mean, he's capable of these kinds of plays when the guy is engaged and active.
To the left side wing. Here's Korkmaz. Scott tips it back in. Scott's got the game tied up here for Philadelphia.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Now the 76ers on the break. Milton finds Harris. Here's Korkmaz. Harris outside. Here's Milton. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. James Harden getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 12 points and 2 steals. And a little...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Griffin is out there with Jordan. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Brown. And it's Harris in at the shooting guard position. Here's Reed. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Reed's got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers.
That's about a great read. He recognized the opening, took advantage of the late defense, and made him pay.
No good from Jordan. Philadelphia shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Korkmaz passes to Milton, and he's able to get it back. Pass to Reed to the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Maxey. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And the 76ers lead by 4. Poked away. He's all alone. Goes up. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Irving up top. Good on the bucket. Irving's got 6.
The handles, the burst, almost impossible to stay in front of Kyrie on the drive.
The pass to Milton. Inside. 76ers moving the ball around. Scott. Clock at 6. Now, here's Maxey. Not a lot of room. With the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Maxey's got 6 in the quarter.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game. Doing the dirty work down low.
Both teams will make substitutions. Howard against Harden. Aldridge, no luck.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Here's Green. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. He has 5. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Simmons against Harden. Simmons passes to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
I'll tell you, running the pick and roll to perfection right there is Dwight Howard. Nice, strong roll to the cup.
Simmons against Harden. Aldridge, no luck. Philadelphia leading by 8.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Back to Curry. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. Outside, Green, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Nets making a change here. Brown's checked in.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
Back to Scott. Here's Max. He's got 8. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Yep, that one goes.
I mean, how many spots on the floor is Harden not effective from? I'll tell you, not many.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an 8-point lead. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Howard. Tobias Harris is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Maxey in at the 1 spot. To the middle, here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
That is a grown man move from Dwight Howard.
Nets trail by 10. Outside Irving. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the 76ers with some changes. Danny Green, he's checked in for Shake Milton. Curry comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. Outside, Green to the paint. Howard kicks to Curry. 5 on the clock. And here's Harris from the arc. Griffin grabs the board.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
They get it back. Jordan. The kick out to Brown. Outside Irving. Unable to get that one. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. James Harden comes in for Bruce Brown. Outside for Simmons. Back to Howard. Wow, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
Irving passes to Jordan, and it's blocked by Simmons. Here's Irving. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The 76ers leading by 10. Stolen by Harden. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, you love to see DJ work that hard in transition. Go ahead, run the floor, big man.
And here is Simmons. Green kicks to Simmons. Outside, Green. His 3-pointers off the mark. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Jordan the pass to Irving. Harden has a wide open look. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Harden's got 21 in the game.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Simmons dishes to Green. The feed to Howard. Out to Harris from outside the arc. Tries again. Howard, the pass to Harris. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
Irving dishes to Jordan. A beautiful reverse layup.
DJ with the fearless opportunity, boy. What a shot.
And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Griffin's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Brown in for James Harden. And the 76ers also making a change. Scott's checked in. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. Irving double team. Pass to Harris. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. James Harden, he's checked in for Brown. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Harris. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Boy, you love the willingness of Joe Harris to mix it up. There's a physicality to his game that might surprise you.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Curry against Irving. Simmons on the wing. Outside, Scott. Pass to Curry. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, you know that Seth Curry will be aggressive regardless of where he is on the floor. Nice look inside there.
Here's Irving. That one goes. Count it.
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That will get him his 4th foul of the game and give the bonus. We'll head to the line for 2. Korkmaz checked in for Philadelphia. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. The Nets have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. And here's Harris from the arc. It counts! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Joe Harris, confident, fearless, big-time shot delivery.
Curry on the wing, guarded by Jordan. Simmons on the wing. Pass to Korkmaz. Lets it go with a 3. No good from Simmons. And the Nets with possession.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Curry looking it over. Outside, Simmons. And the 3 ball is good.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
So the 76ers win it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent. The Brooklyn Nets coming into the building and looking sharp, and they hope to be sharp up. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Brown out there with Harden. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Claxton in a power forward position. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Now, here is Harden after the miss from John Collins. Out to Harris. Lets it go from 14. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
No good on the second free throw. And the Nets with possession. Hunter, the pass to Collins. About a minute played so far here in the first. Herter, no good. Outside Jordan. Harden finds Harris. Back to Harden. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
Now, here is Young. Down low. Here's Capella. Jordan with the rebound.
Come on, that's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Harden. That shot is off. And Atlanta will come the other way.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Out to the wing. Hunter, the pass to Capella. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Brown. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Now, here is Young. And the layup is good.
The ability of Trae Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
Young against Harden. Tries from 10. Here's Claxton. And good that time.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Young looking it over. The 9-foot shot. No good off the back of the rim.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Here's Harden. And the rejection by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
Nets leading by 5. Brown the pass to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here is Young. Capella kicks to Hunter. Connects from three-point range.
Getting points within the flow of the offense. DeAndre Hunter playing to his strengths and rarely forcing anything.
Harden outside. Dishes it to Harris. Passes it to Claxton.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And a new group in for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Joe Harris. Luwawu is checked in for Brown. And Irving subbed in for James Harden. Here's Williams. Pass to Okongwu. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And the Hawks making a change here. Fernando's checked in. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Outside Irving. The dish now to Aldridge. The kick out to Irving. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks trail by 6. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. From 6 feet. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Offline from the top of the key.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Williams at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. The kick out to Irving. No good on the three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
They get it again. They shoot again. Count that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Gallinari.
Following up on the miss, one thing about Gallinari, cannot question his work ethic.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. The basket counts and one. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Irving dishes to Aldridge, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Trae Young comes in for Williams. Hawks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Young drives in over Irving. Shots good from Young. Young's got the lead up to 1 now for Atlanta. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Irving up top, defended by Young. Griffin. Gallinari with the rebound. Here's Atlanta now. Big stretch here going 10-2. Snell, the pass to Capella, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
All that length, all just able to close airspace quickly.
They kick it out to Green. It's stolen by Capella, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Collins checked in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Bogdanovich. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Tony Snell.
Going hard to the rim, that's what you like to see from Huerter. Not just hanging out at the three-point line.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
The Nets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Now, here is Young.
more good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on the defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
And that one drops. Harden's got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Young against Harden. Capella, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on James Harden. He's made one and missed one so far in the game. First one falls for him. Williams, he's checked in for Young. All free throws good from Capella. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. He kicks to Brown. Back to Harden. To the inside. Jordan. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And stolen by Jordan.
That's what DeAndre is out there to do. Dropping the hammer is his specialty.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Williams. Atlanta again missing. Left side, Brown.
When you watch Kevin Huerter, he plays hard at the defensive end. That was an effort block.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They have a 2-point lead. Kenny, what? Thanks for joining us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Bogdan Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
So for Brooklyn now, we've got Brown. He's out there with Harden. Joe Harris is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Claxton in a power forward. Here's Fernando. And he converts the layup. Fernando's got his first points in this one.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Harden has a wide open look. No good on that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Williams passes to Fernando, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Can't be careless when DeAndre is around. He slaps shots back with some real authority.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Williams passes to Fernando. Back to Williams. Atlanta again missing.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
The Nets working the ball around now. Irving can't get it to go.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Williams finds Gallinari. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Now Irving. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The pass to Green. Back to Irving. Down Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries the easy one.
Kyrie scores so easily. He could lead this league in scoring one day.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Irving against Williams. Pass to Okongwu. And Gallinari kicks to Bogdanovic. Off target from three-point range.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Here's Aldridge, and Aldridge slams it in.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Passes it to Okongwu. Here's Fernando. Gallinari down low. He's against Green. A three from Bogdanovic. Rebound, Brooklyn. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound in this one. Griffin kicks to Aldridge. Outside, Green. Aldridge left side. Here's Irving. They grab their own miss. They kick it out to Green. Back to Aldridge. Over Gallinari. And it's Aldridge missing. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Gallinari outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Williams scanning the floor. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
The thing about Lou Williams, he sort of glides around, and suddenly he hits the turbojets.
Irving passes to Aldridge. Back to Irving. Here's Llewellyn. Kicks to Green. Inside. Aldridge finds Griffin. Aldridge trying to break free. Griffin's shot is off.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Pass to Williams. Now the feed to Okongwu. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. And the Hawks lead by 2.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's Irving. Up and in on the layup.
Sometimes I think Kyrie likes to get contact, probably because he can still finish through it.
Outside, Bogdanovic. From deep. No good on the last second attempt there. Tie game in Atlanta. We've got more in store for you. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Hawks shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with Collins, and it's Young in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
Jordan finds Harden. Lays it up and banks it in.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
To the left side wing. Here's Herter. 5 to shoot. Lets a floater go. Here's Capella, and Jordan sends it back. To the inside. And Harden with the stuff.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Young inside, guarded by Harden.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Harden against Young. Jordan dishes to Brown. Harris looking it over. To the middle. Here's Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Harris makes it off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Steps back and shoots. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Young against Harden. Jordan, great positioning on the putback.
A seasoned vet with lots of playoff experience, Jordan remained calm under pressure.
Young against Harden. Young passes to Capella. Count that bucket. Capella's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Young against Harden. Brown kicks to Harris. The pass to Claxton. Back to Harris. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Jordan, the pass to Claxton. Nets passing it around. And here's Harris from the arc. Jordan finds Harris. Takes the three. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside Collins. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Young passes to Collins. And stolen by Jordan. Harden outside. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Down low. The kick out to Young. Cut it. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
It's Harden with the drive. Money!
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. And Jordan sends it back. And he gets it back. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Now here's Harden. Harris outside. Back to Harden. From deep three-point range. Count it. Now it's a 5-point Nets lead. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight. And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong and with
Hey, Kevin, with the Sixers
growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for Philadelphia, we've got Green. Howard is out there with Harris. Then it's Curry. And it's Simmons in at the point guard position. And stolen by Howard. One-on-one here. Here's Curry. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Curry's got the first basket of the game for the 76ers. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Now the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
And here is Simmons. He dishes it to Green. Harris looking it over. He feeds it to Howard. 6 to shoot. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Now Young. And he gets it to go. Simmons with it. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. To the paint. Howard finds Simmons. Here's Curry. 5 on the clock, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Clint Capella. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Young outside. And stolen by Simmons. Left side Curry. Harris kicks to Simmons. Back to Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
Now, here is Young. Passes to Capella. The kick out to Young. With the putback. And Collins is right there.
Yeah, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
Pass to Green. Back to Simmons. Dishes it to Harris. 76ers moving the ball around. Simmons passes to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. And it's good for 2.
I'm not the biggest player out there, but Tobias Harris confident to get down low, use his frame, and score.
Young outside. Here's Simmons. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And there's a minute 45 left here in the opening quarter. And he gets the bucket. Curry's got 6.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Young drives in. Count it good.
The threat of Trae Young, we talk so much about gravity in the NBA. It's unlocking some other scoring options. Strong take.
And you just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
Offensive rebound out to Harris. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And here is Williams. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Up top, Simmons. Pass to Harris. Back to Simmons. The feed to Howard. Harris outside. Picked off in midair. Here's Snell. Rejected by Harris.
Every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one away.
On the wing, Harris puts up a 3. Another miss by Philadelphia. And here's the break. 3 seconds left. That one, no good. And so it's Philadelphia with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Actually out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Scott, and it's Korkmaz in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Well, Bogdanovich showing he's got speed out on the wing and running hard to fill the lane.
Here's Korkmaz. Gallinari covering. The pass to Maxey. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Scott can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 4. Bogdanovich passes to Snell. The kick out to Williams. The dish to Okongwu. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Now, here's Maxey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Inside, and stolen by Okongwu. And here we go. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Wilton the pass to Maxey. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Williams looking around. Knocked loose and stolen by Scott. Here's Korkmaz. Now Thybulle. Back to Korkmaz. Thybulle with the ball. Clock at 4. To the inside. Here's Milton. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And now a 4-point 76ers lead. And it's Williams with the ball for Atlanta. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Snell. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Curry dishes to Simmons. To the left wing, and stolen by Hunter. Young in the corner. 3-pointer. The offensive rebound. Collins. Back to Herter. 3-pointer. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Curry looking it over. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Green is checked in for Korkmaz. So he gets them both. The Hawks trail by 5. Young outside. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, that reach of Dwight Howard's is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
Shot clock at 6.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. He hits the second from the line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Young inside. Simmons is there. Young, no good.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And it's Harris off the drive. Outside for Simmons. A putback, and Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers.
I like how hard he's working on the glass. A strong big man who is excellent at coming up with second chance opportunities.
Shots good from Young. And so we wrap up the first half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. Right out of the gates, it was Philadelphia setting the tone. And this talented 70s. And that's a.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Collins is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the point.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
And here's Young. And that one, good.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set. And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. The drive by Simmons. And it's slammed in by Howard.
This is where Dwight Howard shows his mobility off the pick and roll and getting there with a purpose.
Brent, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their #1 choice, and that was Trae Young.
outside for Curry. Harris against Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Howard, the pass to Green. 13 feet away. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Howard. Shake Milton comes in for Green. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons. Atlanta also making some changes here. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Williams in for Young. Thibault, the pass to Harris. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And now it's an 8-point 76ers lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Thibault finds Scott. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Thibault, the pass to Scott. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Scott's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for Philadelphia.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now here's Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And that one drops for him.
Such a dynamic scorer, inside, outside. It really doesn't matter. Lou Williams is a huge threat to score, especially coming off the bench.
Thibault kicks to Harris. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Bogdanovic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Bogdanovic has raised a lot of eyebrows with his consistent play over the past couple seasons. He can really be a spark plug for your ball club as he's able to knock down threes and produce points in a hurry.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Howard's checked in for Scott. And it's Korkmaz in for Matisse Thybulle. Then for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Bruno Fernando comes in for Gallinari. And Tony Snell subbed in for DeAndre Hunter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Harris. Fernando pulls it in.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Well, Bogdanovic, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair, and you know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
Now, here's Maxey. Defense is right there. Howard. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Howard's got 6 points.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And Williams, here we go. Here's Okongwu. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Harris. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the 76ers with some changes. Danny Green, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. Pass to Howard. To the middle. And stolen by Okongwu. The Hawks shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
And so Bogdanovic nails both of them. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
The third quarter comes to a close. 76ers on top. They lead by. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 4-point game. Curry is out there with Simmons. Then there's Howard. Then it's Green. And it's Korkmaz in at the power forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
The shot by Curry, no good. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Hunter, and it's sent back by Howard. And now the 76ers on the break. Feeds it to Curry. Young with the steal. Herter passes to Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
Here's Philadelphia. Outside Curry. Down low. Howard finds Simmons. Back to Howard. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
Here's Young. And it's off the back rim. No good.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Curry dishes to Simmons. Young with the steal. And now here comes Collins leading the break. It's good.
Keep seeing John Collins and his skill set rounding into form.
The 76ers lead. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Korkmaz. Back to Simmons. And Philadelphia with another turnover here. And Philadelphia making a change here. Harris is checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Gallinari's checked in. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Simmons against Young. And the shot goes in.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Now Simmons. Good work there as it goes.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
And Young, here we go. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And a change for the Hawks. Tony Snell's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Milton kicks to Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. He dishes it to Harris. 6 to shoot. And he comes up with the deuce.
They count on Harris to get their offense going. He delivers.
The Hawks trail by 3. There's 1:54 left to play here in the 4th. And stolen by Harris. Howard, the pass to Green. In the corner, Simmons with it. Back to Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists now tonight.
See Tobias Harris coming off that screen, knowing he was going to get open before he got to it, and did something with it.
It's stolen by Milton. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Simmons finds Harris. Back to Simmons. And here's Milton. Harris, right side. Here's Howard. And the pass to Milton. Simmons on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Passes it to Green. And now Young running the floor all by himself. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Outside, Simmons. 5 to shoot. It's good.
And Simmons, just such a gifted player, someone who is mentally strong in these situations.
Young taking his time here. No good on the triple. Simmons dishes to Harris. Back to Simmons. Outside, Green. So Philadelphia wins it. They didn't make it easy. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Certainly one of the most beautiful structures and the most. So the net starting five. Green is out there with Harris. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's Jordan in at the 5 spot. And for the 76ers, Tobias Harris is out there with Howard. Then it's Green. Then it's Curry. And it's Simmons in at the point guard. Now here's Simmons. He dishes it to Curry. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, I think both of these teams have a really solid roster. And I love the blend of experience and youth. When you have NBA experience on the floor, there's just a level of play that you see at the defensive end that makes it enjoyable for me. I think that's what we'll see tonight. Experienced pros getting after it. Boy, that was a masterful read from the talented Harden. I mean, he's at his best when he's attacking in the open court. Nobody better.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And here are the 76ers now. Simmons finds Curry. Back to Simmons. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, he's a real bully inside. I mean, you forget sometimes that Simmons is 6'9", 6'10", with nice touch. It's a nice combination near the basket.
Harden and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Simmons against Irving. Howard at the elbow. Back to Simmons. Knocked away. Irving with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. For three, Harris. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Here's Philadelphia. Harris inside. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Outside, Simmons. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Howard dishes to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Over Green.
And Green's defense, very important to this team's success. The way he gets up in the face of whoever he's guarding, it becomes infectious to the rest of his guys.
Harris passes to Irving. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
Stolen by Harden. Over Simmons. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Green kicks to Harris. Simmons on the wing. And Simmons slams it in.
Simmons is driving inside. I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush. Getting to the bucket in no time.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
Philadelphia with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn, Simmons finds Howard, and out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And the 76ers with some changes. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Green. Shake Milton comes in for Curry, and Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons. The Nets also changing it up. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Brown in for Kyrie Irving. Now here is Harris. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 1:16 left to play in the first quarter. And the foul on Joe Harris. That's his first foul. The 76ers making a switch here. Scott's checked in. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Joe Harris. Harris passes to Scott. That one drops for him.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Harden outside. Now the pass to Claxton. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Now here's Milton. He's covered by Brown. Harris looking it over. Maxey passes to Harris. Pocket 6. Misses the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Harden. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Got it up. No good that time. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Nets. Aldridge out there with Griffin. Then there's Irving. Then there's Brown. And it's Chiozza in at the 1.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Irving drives in, and the shot goes down.
Yeah, you know, you got to appreciate the speed of Kyrie Irving. I mean, incredible at finding different ways to get to the basket, and he is not afraid of anybody.
Now, here's Maxey. Here's Korkmaz. The 3. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 2. Good.
How many different ways can Kyrie Irving beat his man? I mean, his array of moves is endless.
Now, here's Maxey. Guarded closer. Outside, Scott. And finished off by Scott.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Maxey passes to Scott. Now, here's Maxey. Back to Scott. Pass to Maxey. Tries a 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving leading the charge. Philadelphia has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And that one's good. Thibault. And the 76ers lead by 2. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. That wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris is checked in for Furkan Korkmaz. Green comes in for Shake Milton. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey.
Phenomenal body control from Harden. Superb at just knifing inside and forcing the defense to whack him.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Scott.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Now here's Howard. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Green finds Simmons. And it's blocked by Jordan.
When Jordan comes to deny a shot, his size and reach give him a big advantage.
Passes it to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Now here's Simmons. He has 6. And Jordan sends it back. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. That's good from Harris on the assist from Green. Harris has got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And guys, add to that the fact that they have really done a great job of attacking the ball handler with their defensive pressure and forcing turnovers.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. In the corner, Simmons with it. There's a minute left in the first half of basketball. That one wide left. Nets have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Claxton the pass to Harris. The three-pointer no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The drive by Simmons. Harris kicks to Green. His first shot coming late. The 76ers with another miss. The Nets with the lead. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Brown finds Jordan up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Simmons slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Fades. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good moments from both teams. And that.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
We got Ben Simmons. Howard is out there with Harris. Then it's Curry. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Finished off the break. Irving's got 8.
Boy, that's exactly how you punish a team in transition. Kyrie getting out in front and going straight on the attack.
Outside, Simmons. Here's Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now here's Harden. Drops in the layup for 2. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Irving against Howard. They kick it out to Green for the 3. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Nets leading by 6. In the corner, Harden sinks the three-pointer. 15 points in the game.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Howard. Shake Milton comes in for Green. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Seth Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons. And the Nets making a change here as well. Chioza's checked in.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
Hits it from three-point range. got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Irving. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The 76ers trail by 8. Pass to Milton. Dribble on the wing. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Irving with a clean look. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
Feeds to Scott. And there's the pass to Maxey. 1:56 left in the third. And it's Thibault in the corner. That 3 off the mark.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Reedy's checked in for the 76ers. Irving misses.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
To the right side. Now, here's Maxey. Aldridge is covering. Chalk up 2 there.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter of the game. Out to the right wing. Brown outside. The kick out to Irving. The shot. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Irving's got 14 points for the game. Thibault on the wing. Pass to Milton. Shoots the 3. He's off on that one. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Griffin passes to Brown. Back to Griffin. The Nets working the ball around now. Another miss by Irving.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
76ers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Free throw good, Maxey. And Brooklyn making a change here. Harden's checked in, and that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Brooklyn leading by 8. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Right side Aldridge. Back to Harden. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so here is Philadelphia. Now Thibault. Good. Nice job down low. Thibault's got 4 this quarter.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Right back after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Griffin. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the 4 slot. And the technical free throw is good.
And you know, for Curry, getting into the league has been a battle for Seth. I mean, he's more established and playing with more confidence now.
To the inside, Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now, here is Harden. This one for 3. That shot off the mark. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And it's Simmons penetrating. And they double up Simmons. Curry with a wide open look. No good. That would have tied it.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The shot's good from Irving.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
Griffin finds Aldridge, and here's Irving. Aldridge trying to break free, and Irving gets it to go on the assist by Aldridge. And now a 7-point Nets lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Hey, we know Harden can score, but he also has great vision.
To the paint, here's Howard. Outside for Simmons. And Curry has it in the corner. There's Green with the three. The 76ers with another miss. Nets leading by 9. At the elbow, Irving. Simmons pulls it in.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now here's Harden. Irving dishes to Harden. Irving kicks to Harden. And the rejection by Curry.
It's huge whenever Seth Curry comes up with the block. I think it ignites the entire team.
Howard, the pass to Green. Howard in the post, covered by Irving. Off with the layup. And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Outside Irving. And again, it's the Nets missing. The 76ers trail by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Curry against Irving to stop the drought. Here's Howard. 6 to shoot. Over Aldridge. Second chance effort, and the layup is up and in. Howard's got 4 points in the quarter.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Harden the pass to Claxton. Harden against Simmons. Harden, that's good.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Outside, Green. And Curry has it in the corner. It's Korkmaz in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Nets leading by 9. Irving for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Nets.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kyrie Irving.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
That shot by Griffin, no good. Guys, no real chance for them to come back now.
Yeah, I think the focus has to be on their next game at this point.
Here's Simmons. Oh, what a dunk!
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Off on that one. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. Barkley. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Atlanta Hawks. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Clint Capella is out there with Gallinari, and it's Collins in at the small forward. And for the Nets, they've got Joe Harris, Harden out there with Brown. Then there's DeAndre Jordan, and it's Green in at the power forwards position.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention, then takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
Harden cans it from short range. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Here's Capella. James Harden picking up that last basket over Jordan. Good on the 7-footer.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Harden surveying the D. Goes up from the top of the key. Down kicks to Harden. Over Young. Harden, that's good.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here is Young. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Here is Harden. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Brown outside. Back to Harden from about 19 feet. Gallinari with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks. And Doris, when you just look at the numbers the last 2 seasons, Gallinari has been playing like an all-star.
But Greg, you're talking about 20 points per game, 6 rebounds, a couple of assists, and he began to shoot a higher volume of threes, which obviously sometimes leads to a little bit less efficiency. But not for Gallinari. He's actually improved his accuracy from the three-point line.
Here's Capella. James Harden picking up that last basket. Here's Herter. Just 3 to shoot. Nifty move. He takes it up and lays it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here is Harden following the bucket by the Hawks. And the shot is good.
Well, that's interesting. Out in space, the defender challenging DeAndre Jordan's shot. Makes some contact, but it doesn't bother him.
Now, here is Young. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And a great move by Capella.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here is Harden. To the middle. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Harden. Jordan's got his 2nd basket of the night.
You can see why DeAndre Jordan, for his career, over 65% field goal shooting. So close, so easy.
Now, here's Capella. Young passes to Capella, and it's blocked by Jordan. Bobbed up there for Green. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And Young kicks to Collins. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
On the wing, Green. Out to Harris. A shot by Harden, wide open. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Gallinari down low, working on Green. There's the pass to Herter. He dishes it to Capella. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Great initiative from Capella there, seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act.
He's off on the second. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Hawks. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. They've got Tony Snell. Hunter is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Bogdanovich, and it's Williams at the point.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
No good from Irving, and Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game. Good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Snell, the pass to Fernando. He feeds it to Okongwu. Shakes him. Fernando can't get it to go. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 7. Hunter with it, guarded now by Irving.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Aldridge kicks to Irving. Here's the 3. Rebound, Atlanta.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Williams. To the wing on the left. Okongwu, the pass to Fernando. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Nets trail by 9. Here's Claxton. Okongwu grabs the board. Hawks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. He's good with the little jumper in close. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Irving for 3. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Boy, the floor spacing that Kyrie Irving brings to the table is impressive. This guy can cash in from deep consistently.
Now, here's Hunter. Okongwu.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. The league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, D.A. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And now a 12-point Atlanta lead.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Irving kicks to Aldridge. Rebound, Atlanta. Pass to Okongwu. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the... And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Blake Griffin. Kicks it out to Collins. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Gallinari down low, headed by Green.
DJ twice on the pipes. No, sir. Get it out of here.
It's good.
Outstanding pass. On time and on target.
Here's Young. Here's Capella. Unbelievable. And so it's Atlanta with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Clint Capella. Had it going on in the first quarter. He had 13 points, 6 rebounds. And that...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Clint Capella has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
We've got Harden. Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Brown. And it's Jordan in its center, locking down the middle. So that's the Nets 5. Now here's Jordan. 2 points. That one goes. Jordan's got 8 points.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
Young looking around. That one falls.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. It's a 10-point game. And Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Young dishes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Harden against Young, and the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Young outside. And he makes that one.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Now, here is Harden. 10 points for him. Now the dish to Jordan. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Now, here is Young. Shoots from 14, and that one hits back iron.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Count that one. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning. and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
And it's Green with the jam.
Woo-hoo! Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
Outside Williams. Passes to Okongwu. They get it back. Williams kicks to Hunter. From deep. Atlanta again missing. Nets trail by 3. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Okongwu dishes to Collins. Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovich. And he makes good on the layup. Bogdanovich has got his first points of the game.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Harden dishes to Jordan. Williams against Harden. Sinks that one from the post. Harden's got 12.
And the offense starting to click for them this half. They've raised that field goal percentage quite a bit since the break.
And Harden comes to help. Over to the wing. Outside Bogdanovich. And the 3 off target. For Brooklyn, they've gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Harris, right side, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, DeAndre Jordan's a problem because if he gets that close, you know the defense has to commit to him.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. And so Jordan nails both of them. Here's Williams. No points in the game yet for him. 46 seconds left in the third. The shot's good.
Boy, the dribble drive by Lou Williams, such a special aspect to what he does.
Right side, Jordan. Harris outside. Back to Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Inside, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Over the course of his career, Lou Williams has really improved as a passer. That is nicely done.
Harden outside. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And stolen by Jordan. Here's Irving. Yes, that goes in. Irving's got the lead up to 1 now for the Nets.
Well, what a wizard Kyrie is in the open floor. Utilizes his speed.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Nets lead by 1. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the back. Gallinari is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here's Young, following the 3-pointer by Kyrie Irving. From down in the low post, it goes.
And this is what Young does best. A dynamite offensive player who fills it up in so many ways.
Aldridge left side. Chioza passes to Aldridge. Brown dishes to Irving. Back to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. Irving misses. The Hawks trailing. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Young passes to Gallinari. And it's sent back by Aldridge. They retain possession. Herter. Left alive by Atlanta. Back to Gallinari. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. No good from outside.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Brown the pass to Chioza. Right side, Griffin. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Now here's Irving. Defense right on him. Another miss by Irving.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Stolen away. 3-on-3. The kick out to Brown. Back to Griffin. Irving for three. Again, Irving missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And Brooklyn has possession. After the basket by Atlanta. Oh, the lob to Irving.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now, here is Young. D right on him to the inside. Here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Now here's Griffin. The kick out to Irving. A three. Again, Irving missing. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter, so they take the lead. And the Hawks lead by 2.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently not the good defender.
Chioza passes to Brown. On the wing, Irving. Aldridge down low. Capella's there, and Griffin stays with it. Griffin's got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
And you can see how the team rallies around Griffin in these situations. And their faith is not misplaced. He plays with such heart.
Here's Gallinari. That shot misses. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Left side, Irving. Back to Brown. Chioza passes to Brown. Bogdanovich against Irving. Aldridge kicks to Irving. 4 on the shot clock. Goes up on the block. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Capella. Shoots it up. It falls!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Griffin's shot is off. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And Young kicks to Gallinari. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Young, right side. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they do have time.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Clint Capella.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect...
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for... The city of Atlanta is the scene. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Green. Howard is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Simmons in at the point. And for the Hawks, Okongwu is out there with John Collins. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Young in at the shooting guard.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic in seeing when one of his guys is open. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close. Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Down low, he's looking for Howard and finds him. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Oh, that's just too much strength from Howard. A little contact doesn't bother him in the least.
And see, Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Young against Simmons. Pass to Howard. Back to Simmons. 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Howard misses. It's Young on the wing. Okongwu. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Now the 76ers on the break. Pass to Harris. Outside for Simmons. Now the pass to Howard. The shot misses. And Atlanta will come the other way. It's Young on the wing. Hawks passing it around. Okongwu's shot is good.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Simmons passes to Howard. Back to Simmons. He feeds it to Howard. At the elbow, it's Simmons. Outside Curry. To the paint. Another shot. They kick it out to Green. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Young. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. Here's Snell. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Now here's Simmons. Tight defense on him. Young inside. Simmons is there. And it's all evened up.
Oh, great feed by Snell. Using that experience he's gained in this league to see the court well.
Simmons, the bounce pass. Howard kicks to Curry. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Now, here's Green. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Well, not the most heralded prospect to ever come out of North Carolina. But Green has been a big contributor to a number of NBA championship runs.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Hunter comes in for Collins. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Trae Young. Lou Williams is subbed in for Tony Snell. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Maxi's subbed in for Ben Simmons. Here's Maxi after the basket by Atlanta. They get the rebound to the middle. They kick it out to Green. Milton with it. They need this one. That one doesn't go.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And Okongwu slams it in.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Maxi passes to Korkmaz. And here's Maxi. Plays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And they pick up 2. And so the first quarter is in the books. Hawks lead by... And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny.
For me, it comes with block.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you, stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
We've got Gallinari. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Hunter. And it's Fernando in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. The 76ers trail by 7. Thibault, the pass to Scott. Right wing. Now, here's Maxey. He's covered by Bogdanovic. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And it's Gallinari missing.
You know, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
And the 76ers making a change here. Harris is checked in.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Williams passes to Fernando. Tips it. Hunter kicks to Gallinari. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Nobody near Williams. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Alec Korkmaz standing 6'7". Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan, also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
The Hawks leading by 3. Left side, Williams. Nails the baby hook. Williams has got his second bucket tonight.
So savvy inside for a player of his size and tough. Williams will do whatever it takes.
Now, here's Maxey. 6 points for him. Scott the pass to Maxey. Pass to Harris. And stolen by Williams. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Fernando.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And here's Maxey. Inside, here's Scott. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Scott's got his first points in this one.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Philadelphia also making some changes. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Mike.
Oh, wow! Nice!
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Now here's Howard. It's stolen by Capella. Collins with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Collins, good.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Now Simmons. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Now, here's Okongwu. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the 76ers making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in. The 76ers trail by 6. Pass to Curry. Simmons looking it over. An easy 2 points on the layup. Simmons got 5 points now in the quarter.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Snell dishes to Okongwu. And it's blocked out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Curry passes to Howard, and Capella sends it back.
It seems to improve his shot blocking every year. I mean, Capella is outstanding at using his length to swat away shots. His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
Now here's Simmons. And we finished one half of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, John Collins getting it done today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Howard. Harris is out there with Green. Then it's Curry. And it's Simmons in at the point. Here is Howard. After the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. The shot by Okongwu. No good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Now here's Simmons. He has 5. Harris dishes to Simmons. Shot clock at 5. Feeds it to Curry. Over Young. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Curry. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on, and you're right. I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers, and, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside Collins. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. No good from Simmons.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Young drives in. Capella with the bucket.
Got to be more forceful than that when guarding Capella. I mean, he fends off defenders with such ease.
Curry passes to Howard. Back to Curry. Second shot opportunity. Down low. It's stolen by Capella. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Collins is running. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Collins has got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no
no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Molinari, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Hunter comes in for John Collins. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Young. And it's Williams in for Tony Snell.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. 1:29 left in the third quarter. The 76ers trail by 12. To the paint, and stolen by Okongwu. Bogdanovich inside, defended by Milton. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Williams. Here's Maxey. 8 points for him. Passes it to Korkmaz. Shot clock at 6. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Bogdanovich, and there it is for him. Bogdanovich has got 4 points in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Williams. Yep, it counts. Maxey's got 10.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Williams looking over the floor. Molinari passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Out left to the wing. And here's Maxey. The layup missed. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Williams. Hunter is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Fernando in at the 5 down low. So that's the Hawks 5. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Basket counts. The Hawks leading by 17. Right side, Williams.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that one.
Korkmaz passes to Howard. Back to Korkmaz. To the inside. Here's Thibault. The pass to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Howard. Banked in off the glass.
Love the focus from Howard. So excellent at draining difficult shots over the defense.
The Hawks shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Williams inside. Fernando. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 5 assists in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Howard finds Thibault. Back to Howard. Pass to Maxey. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 14 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
And Williams, here we go. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Fernando can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 15. Pass to Thibault. Passes it to Maxey. Over Gallinari. Some solid defense from Gallinari. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And it's Bogdanovic off the drive. Count that one. And the Hawks lead by 17.
Outstanding at taking it to the cup. Now look, when Bogdanovic is in attack mode, it's great to watch.
Now, here's Thibault. He's tightly guarded. Howard, the pass to Thibault. Now, here's Maxey. And here now is Thibault. They get it back. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Gallinari.
Never easy trying to mark Howard. I mean, he's terrific at forcing the issue and getting the foul call.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. John Collins comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Trae Young, he's checked in for Bogdanovic. And Tony Snell subbed in for Lou Williams. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Harris is checked in for Furkan Korkmaz. Green comes in for Shake Milton. Curry's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. Back to Simmons. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And you see how comfortable Simmons is. I mean, he has the size and touch to be effective down there.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Hawks.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Onyeka Okongwu.
Well, he had a hand in just about everything they did tonight. I mean, he just didn't take a single possession off on either end. He was the complete package.
Left side, Harris. Curry against Capella. Out to Harris. And here's Simmons for three. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Capella with it. Dishes to Young. Snell, the pass to Collins. Young looking around. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it.